Miss Hasbini and all the viewers of this video. Okay, and the video that we have choose for this project 3 is the Pitch Perfect 2. Okay, now I'm going to tell you the overview of the Pitch Perfect 2. Okay, Pitch Perfect 2 is a comedy film that is released on 2015, that is directed and co-produced by Elizabeth Banks and written by Kay Cannon. It is a sequel of 2012 comedy film which is the Pitch Perfect. This film centers around a fictional Barden University and the Bellas, which is a female and all-female a cappella singing groups. Okay, I'm gonna start the plot, which is after the Barden Bellas watch out their show to mark the occasion of President Obama's birthday disastrously concludes with Fat Amy's crazy airlifting solo. They are suspended from performing in any a cappella showcase representing their college. To cover that up, the Bellas leader, Becca Mitchell, makes a deal to allow the Bellas be reinstated if they win the World's A Cappella Tournament in Copenhagen, that no American group have ever win it because they're not good enough to win, and like the people said they hate the America, I don't know why. And then meanwhile, Becca secretly starts a recording studio internship with that only her boyfriend Jess Swanson is aware about it. Becca impressed her boss with her mashup skills for Snoop Dogg's Christmas album and is given a chance to become a producer. But then Fat Amy soon find out and advise Becca to tell the other Bellas. Meanwhile, freshman Emily Jung stops by the Bella's house for an audition and succeeds when the Bellas learn that Emily is is the daughter of former Bella, which is Catherine Jung, which is Emily's mother. After that night, the Bellas have a party with the troublemaker, where Benji awkwardly develops a crush towards Emily. Then the Bellas later attend a car show which they could perform at to meet their replacers, which was who is DSM, or the full name is Death Sound Machine, led by intimidating duo Peter Kramer and Commissar. They then attend an exclusive riff-off where they lose against DSM in the final round when Emily tried to sing her own song. The next day, the Bellas put on a performance that is similar to DSM as a warm-up for the Worlds, but then it's turned out as a disaster. In response, Chloe takes the Bellas to a retreat led by Aubrey Paulson, hoping to begin their lost harmony. But then Becca's frustration over the camp activities sparks arguments between the Bellas before Becca gets trapped by a net. The Bellas manage to get her down and then calm things out at a campfire by talking about their dreams and their future. Then they regain their harmony by singing the cup song during the campfire. After that, the senior Bella graduated and all head off to Copenhagen for the World's A Cappella Tournament, with Jazz and Benji to cheer them on. The Bellas perform along with Emily's original song and former Bellas, including Aubrey and Emily's mother, which is led them to winning for the competition. Afterwards, Emily is given a proper initiation by the senior Bellas. So that is the overview of the Pitch Perfect 2, and now let's proceed to the instant of paralinguistic and non-verbal features that we get from the movie.
Hi, good morning or good evening. My name is Izatul Hauzan binti Azmi. My matrix number is 1880374. For my part, I will tell about the paralinguistic on body gesture. From what the movie that we have choose, which is Pitch Perfect 2. Um, I see they have a lot of body gesture on that video. So the first I found at the movie is on minute 35.1, which is Becca's boss very angry and spin up his pointing finger to like this to his worker. So they do the backup boss do that for need the workers to turn back or not fancy with his boss, because the boss is very angry with him. And then the effect to the other character is the workers turning and turn backward, then not face with the boss. And then the second part I have found in the movie is the host on the competition pointing his finger to the each of a group that want to introduce to the every group in at every group at there, which is Bella's, Mother Bella's, Trouble the Sound Machine, and else. And then every group will perform their cheers to introduce themselves. And the last part for this schedule I found is on minutes 44.42 minutes, that the host also bent his finger to Madam Bella, that the host did Madam Bella to continue the battle that they do. And then the Madam Bella's group starting their singing and dance with the other.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amin Rashid Muhammad Elias Ibrahim. My matric number is 191072. Okay, this video is related to paralinguistics in Pitch Perfect 2, and non-verbal features for me to find is on eye contact. Okay, time reference 1 hour 9 minutes. Becca looked at Aubrey's eyes while asking, "You run the whole place?" Which excitedly its intention is to confirm if Aubrey really run the whole place. The camp is very big. So effects to others in this character is Aubrey explained that she realized that she likes to give people orders, so she makes it as a career. Okay, for others, eye context in this scene is at 1 hour 11 minutes. Becca looked at Chloe eyes, and Becca asking, "What are we doing here?" To Chloe, because she is really not satisfied with this situation and on that situation. So the effects from the character is Chloe explained that they are doing activity from bonding and finding their chemistry between the group members. So that's the eye contact in that scenes. For another scenes, then the last scenes is on 1 hour 31 minutes. That will be Benji look at Emily's eyes. The intention from the eye contact is to show Benji wanted to show the sincerity when complimenting her. So effects to others in this scene is she felt his sincerity, then she felt calm and confident that then before hearing these compliments, this eye contact is very important for me. It's very important to show uh, what we means to others. And in this movie, there are lots of eye contacts and paralinguistic features. So this is very important. It's a part of our communication between verbal and non-verbal. Okay, that's all from me.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. Hi to Mr. Shwini and also to dear viewers. So my name is Noratika binti Yusof. My matrix number is 190043. So for today we have been given a task, which is a project 3. We have to find a paralinguistic and non-verbal features in a movie or a sitcom. So we have also chosen a movie from Pitch Perfect 2, and I found a paralinguistic features, which is pauses. So for the first scene that I've chosen from the movie is when Benji pauses for a while as he was distracted by Emily's gaze towards him. They were having a competition, a singing competition. So when his group, when he is singing, he was looking at Emily. Then he found that Emily was staring at her, so he felt shy, and it was started for a bit because he was actually singing that time, and then he paused because he realized that he made a mistake because she was also started because she looks at Emily. So the intention is that it shows that he likes Emily and he was making mistake during the competition. And the effect to the other character in the scene is that Benji's friend that in the competition, they felt very angry and dissatisfied with his action because his action makes their group being expelled in the competition because he being distracted, and also he stopped and pauses for a while. That one is for the first scene. And for the second scene from the movie is that when Audrey pauses for a while just to let people to catch up on what she just said. She was having a camp and she was being the facilitator, and she was actually giving an instruction to the girls that were participating in the camping. So when she was giving the instruction, she stopped for a while just to see and just to let people to catch up on what she just said. And the effects to the other character in this scene is that the girls, they are listening to her, and also they get what she was trying to convey. And that was the second scene. So for the scene 3, the pauses happen when all of the girls in the a cappella group, they were amazed, very amazed, because they finally managed to enter the World Championship a cappella in the final round. So when they set their foot on the place where held the competition, they paused for a while. So the intention is that because they were so amazed and they were speechless for a while, and they feel a little bit like excited and nervous. And the effects to the other character in this scene is that they share the same feelings and they share the same thoughts, and also they share the same experience during the competition. So that's how they managed to win the a cappella championship. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Hi, very good morning and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Firdaus. My matrix number is 191275. I would like to talk about a paralinguistic that based on the movie of Pitch Perfect 2. Okay, I would like to say about the non-verbal features that call posture. So alright, first of all, we refer on the minute of minute at the 6.43, which the description of the scene is actually Gail crossing her arms, Gail crossing the arm, and then Gail the why, because of this is his intention that Gail trying to hold herself from scolding the Baden Bellas, the group of the Baden Bellas that tried to perform before that. So actually the effect to the another character, which is effect to the whole team of the Baden Bellas, is felt guilty. That's the one of my non-verbal feature that refers to posture. Another one is at the minute of 18.54, actually it shows the description of the scenes is about the Becca boss lean on the tables. Because of what? This is trying to show the attitude, that he's the dominant in the group and he is the boss, as the boss, so he could do anything what he want as the boss. Alright, another one is I'm sorry, the effects to the other character in this at the time of 18.54 is shows that the Dex, the worker, accept his command from the boss, that the boss that refers also to the Becca boss. So the bold one, alright. So lastly, last but not least, the minute at 1 hour 7 minutes 10 seconds. It is shows the description of the scenes. It shows the Catherine, Emily mother, which totally support Emily and move her head towards the Emily. So due this scene, this show the posture of hate and the attitude of Emily mothers, which is try to tell or her intention is to try to tell her daughter an advice about friendship between Baden Bellas, friendship between her another friends that might be from uh, another groups at the schools. So through this poster try to advise the Emily. So another one is the effects to the other characters, that which it refers to Emily, is not her head, and then he's trusted her mother advice to show through this poster he accept those advice from her lovely mother. So that's all from me. My name is Muhammad Firdaus. My matrix number 191275. Thank you.
Okay, hi. Now I'm gonna talk next, which is I'm gonna talk about non-verbal features, which is intonation. Okay, I have to give 3 instances. So the first instance is at the minute 13, which is it is said, if you don't win, bells are over, said Chloe with high intonation. This scene is about after Becca was trying to get out of the situation from Bella's Burden Bella's from kick out from a cappella competition. So the intention of this scene and this statement is that to let the other Burden Bella's group members know that if they quit and give up, their group will be disbanded. And the effects to the other characters is that the other group member started to become more motivated and committed to practices. The second example is on minutes 22 minutes and 44 seconds, which is Chloe said, "Welcome to the bus" to Emily, which is when Emily is just recruit to the Burden Bella after the audition. So the intention is to welcome the new group member Emily excitingly. Like she's really excited. And the effects to other characters is Emily felt very happy, and because she's so happy, she started dancing some weird dance to show that she's happy. Okay, the third example is on 1 hour 20 minutes and 17 seconds, which is Becca says that I will miss you in a low tone, just in a sad intonation. Because the intention is to tell the other Burden Bella's group members that she felt sad that she will graduate, and it is going to be her final performance and as Burden Bella's, and she will miss the crew members. And this happens when they was on campfire and talking about their future. So the effects on the other characters in the scene is that the other group members says that me too. That means that they're also gonna miss the other members, as they're also sad. I'm gonna miss every members, especially Becca as a group leader. So that's it from me. Thank you.